Happy morning, my dear children. Welcome to our BNCBS ECS English online class. Yes, okay. So today, my dear children, we gonna listen to a new story. Yes, your unit 7. The title of the story is Chandni. Yes, what's the title? Chandni. Yes, it's given in your page numbers from 43 to 51, and this supplementary is written by Zakir Hussain. Okay, so I think it will be an interesting story after you listening this. I hope. Let's listen to the story. This is a story about an old man, a boucan, and about his freedom loving goats. Yes, let me ask, what do you understand from this term? Freedom loving goats. Yes, children, do you understand anything? Yes, yeah, you understand that this old man, a boucan, he has goats, right? And these goats love freedom, right? Yes, they were seeking for freedom, they were longing for freedom. This is what we understand from this term, right? Yes, let's listen to the story. This old man, a boucan, he lived in a village called Almora, there in Uttarakhand. Okay, children, and he was all alone there. He does not have any relatives, any friends. Okay, children, he has some pet goats. Yes, and he treated his pet goats like his children since he did not have anybody. Okay, and he even talked to them, and he had some funny names for his goats, such as Kalua, Munkia, Kudri. It's like different language, right? Yes, children. And his duty was he often taking his goats for grazing during the day, and during the night he tied them up in his hut. Okay, children. So now we don't like being tied up like this. Yes, whom do you think said this? We don't like being tied up like this. Yes, his pet goats, they said that they did not like being tied up like this. Now connect this term with this one, freedom loving goats. Yes, children, all of his goats, they hate being tied up like this. They hate staying there in his hut. Okay, they wanted to go. Yes, they wanted a boucan to set them free. They were longing for their freedom, right? But he didn't allow them. Okay, let's see the reason later. Why didn't he allow them to go out? Okay, children, and all of a sudden they left one by one. All his pet goats, they left him one by one. Okay, children, now Abu Khan was very sad, and even ourselves, right? Because if we have any pets, if that pet, it may leave us. Yes, children, one time definitely it may leave us, right? Then what will happen? Yes, so we will feel definitely sad, right? We'll be unhappy, and some days we don't want to eat our meals. As children, do you have any experience before like this? Yes. Okay, if anything, you just share with me, dear children. Okay, yeah, now let's listen to the story again. His Abukan was obviously, he was sad. Why? Because his pet goats, they left him one by one. Yes, why he was sad? Because he knew that the wolf that is there in the dense forest, he would eat them. Who? The wolf. Yes, he knew the truth. Who knew the truth? A boucan. That's why he was sad, and this is the reason he didn't allow his pet goats to go there, to go to the hill. Okay, children. And after that, a boucan, he decided not to have any pets. Yes, he decided to not to have any pets. So he said himself that no more pets in my life as children. And all of a sudden, what happened? He started missing his life with his pets. Yes, why? Because once upon a time he had his life with his pet goats, right? Only with his pet goats. Okay, children, now he is all alone again. So he started missing his old life. Then what happened? He brought a beautiful little young goat to his hut. Okay, children, and this young goat, it had two horns on her little head. Okay, and he named that little goat as Chandni, which means moonlight. Yes, what's the meaning of Chandni? Moonlight. Now connect this name to our title of this story. What's the title of the story? Chandni, right? So here, what's the name of this beautiful little goat? Obviously Chandni, right? So this is how we should connect the title. So who's the protagonist of the story? Like a hero or heroine? Yes, our Chandni, a beautiful little young goat. Okay, what's the meaning of Chandni once again? Moonlight. Okay, children. And this Abu Khan, he started treating this Chandni as his child. Okay, as usual. And he often narrated stories of his friends. Yes, who are the friends here? Yes, his old pets. Yes, his old pet goats. Yes, who left Abu Khan. He was very sad, and every day he used to narrate all the stories of his friends. Okay, children, and this Shantni and Abu Khan, they lived very happily. Okay, the Shantni lived with Abu Khan for many years and happily. He obeyed him very well. Yes, Abu Khan loved the pet, and he believed that Shantni never ever leave him. This Chandni, she always will be with him. He believed that. Okay, children. And one day, this Chandni, she was fascinated by the sun shining on the hills and the breeze blowing through the trees. Then what happened? Yes, again the same thought appeared. What's that? I want to be free. Yes, similar to the previous goat, similar to his old pets. Yes, Chantni as well had the same thought. What's that? I want to be free. Yes, not Abu Khan, this Chantni. Yes, this pet goat, she wanted to go to hill. But what's our Abu Khan's idea? Yes, he was not ready to allow her to go to hill, and this Shantni, what happened? Hunger strike now. She stopped eating as well as listening to the stories of Abu Khan. What happened finally? Yes, even though he was not ready to allow Shantni to go to hill, and this Shantni, she always, she started requesting Abu Khan to set her free. Please let me go to hill once. Yes, she keeps on requesting, and now who was heartbroken? Obviously Abu Khan. He was heartbroken because even though he was warning her many times, she did not ready to listen to him. But the thing is, it sets his mind. Okay, whose mind? Yes, Shantini, she sets her mind to go to hill. So that's why she often requesting Abu Khan to set her free. Okay, children, the Shantini, she had determined to have freedom, and she assured Abu Khan that she would use her thorns to fight the wolf. Yes, if she would meet the wolf on her way to hill, she definitely would fight the wolf with her beautiful thorns. So she was ready to fight with the wolf because she determined to have her freedom. That's why. Okay, children. And what happened? This Abu Khan, he was very adamant. He was also strong in his decision. So he locked her in his small hut. But unfortunately, he forgot to close one of the windows of the hut. Okay, and Shantini escaped from that particular window. Okay, children, and she was playing all her way. Okay, she enjoyed a lot and felt that it was the happiest day on her life. Okay, children. So on her way, some wild goats they met Chandni and asked her to join with them. But Chandni she refused to join with those wild goats. Why? Because she wanted to experience her freedom all alone. She wants to be alone. Yes, she wants to have her yes, she wants to enjoy each and every minute of her life. Okay, children. And at night, yes, it was quiet, very quiet, no more sounds like day. Okay, children, she heard the voice of a wolf, a strange grunt. Yes, she heard a strange grunt, a strange voice. Okay, children, so suddenly she remembered the wolf whom Abu Khan was talking about. So, what do you think? What did she do? What do you think? Any idea? Whether she go back? Yes? Any idea, children? Okay, yeah, she was really scared because she was all alone there. She needed to fight with that wolf. Yes, even though she was scared, she didn't want to go back. Yes, she decided to put up a good fight to retain her freedom. Okay, she fought the wolf all night and ultimately Chandni was killed by the wolf. She died. Okay. Yes, children, what do you understand from this story? Yes, what do you learn from this story, my dear children? Even though she was afraid, she didn't leave the place, right? She was about to fight the wolf, yes, to retain her freedom. So, children, if you face any problem, don't show your back to that problem. Try to fight with that. Try to get rid of that problem to show your bold face in front of the problem. To show your face to that problem. Okay, children. So, what do you learn from this story? Yes, you have learned different things, right? So, whatever you have learned, all of you type one line, one sentence to me. Okay, children. That's fine. After listening to this video, to your YouTube video, you just check your WhatsApp. I'll be sharing the notes. You can copy that. Okay, yes, that's all for today, my dear children. Here we come to an end of our class. Till we meet in our next class. Bye. Take care, all of you.